Y'all, I'm back. Okay, because I had to say, I got more to say about Antoine and Lacey. When I turned off my computer and I was headed on to bed, I was like, wait a minute. I got a whole lot more to say about these people. First of all, when in that last episode, in the finale, when they had decided to no longer film for whatever reason, it's their prerogative if they don't want to film anymore. When they had decided to no longer film, there was a phone call that I guess the producers had placed to Lacey, I guess trying to get status on where they were at that present time. And Lacey had told the producer over the phone that Antoine did not feel comfortable filming anymore. It seemed like she was going to continue to film. She had no problem continuing to film, but him, for whatever reason, didn't want to film anymore. And she said that she is allowing him to do things that she would not normally allow in her relationship. And she gave the example of she's not allowing him, but he's talking to women in her home. He's talking to other women, and she's just going to put up with it. And I'm wondering if she could have been already pregnant by then, and that's why she says she was just going to put up with it. I don't know. The baby is due November. A pregnancy lasts for about 9 months. So I don't know when they stopped filming, but I didn't understand why she was willing to put up with things that she would normally not put up with in a relationship. So that to me was like crazy. So he's talking to other females, but you're going to put up with that for whatever reason. Oh, this is the reason that she gave. I take it back. This is the reason that she gave. She said that she didn't want to break up with him or kick him out of her house because she was worried that he was going to relapse. So she didn't want to be responsible for him relapsing. So she was just going to put up with all of his shenanigans. Lacey, you're not his mother. If his mother is not worried about what he's doing with his life, why are you? And you're not even married to him. And you would rather bring your life down because you don't want to make him upset or you're worried about him relapsing. So you'd rather put your life in, be stressed out instead of just kicking him to the curb and protecting your own mental stability and your own emotional health. So that's crazy to me. The only thing that I can think of is maybe she was already pregnant at the time. Then, yeah, so that's one thing I forgot to mention in my previous review is how she said that she puts up with him talking to other women. And when they said that she had bought a new house, it said specifically that Lacey bought a new house, not Lacey and Antoine bought a new house. So evidently he's still not generating any income. So I went and I looked online and I wasn't digging that deep. Okay. I wasn't like reading, 25 different articles about Lacey and Antoine. But one article that I saw, and it was on, I think it was starcasm.com. One article that I saw said that Lacey, she's definitely pregnant by Antoine, and this is going to be her fifth child. She has four children with her ex-husband, and it was sort of unclear exactly when her and her ex-husband separated and divorced or whatever. But as of 2019, there was a post that she had put on her social media, I think it was Instagram, where she was celebrating her anniversary with her husband, and it was like a very happy, jovial type of post, celebrate celebrating their anniversary together. And that was as recently as 2019. So we all know that she's divorced her husband or left her husband. I had no idea that she had five children. She had four children, two boys and two girls with her ex-husband. This is going to be her fifth child with Antoine. And in this article, they were talking about this interview that Lacey and Antoine had did. I'm not sure with who. So in the interview, the question was asked if they were married, and they said they were not married. And then Antoine went on further to say that he doesn't believe in marriage. He doesn't understand what the big deal is about marriage. His mom's not married. So he's like, I don't know why, anyone has to get married. Okay, that's fine. That's your prerogative, whatever. They asked if they were engaged. They were asked if they were engaged. They said that they can't talk about it. So, which makes me think that maybe there was a proposal, possibly, I don't know, and maybe they're still going to be coming back on Life After Lockup, and so they can't talk about certain things because it's going to ruin the show or whatever. And Antoine is still not working. I don't know Okay, that's fine. That's his prerogative. If he doesn't want to work, that's fine. But Lacey, why would you want to have a baby with him? He doesn't have a job. You want to have a baby. Your fifth child. Because you know what? During the season of Love After Lockup, I thought that the reason why she had gotten pregnant was because she had no children. Now, if she had mentioned her children in season, whatever this season was, I totally missed it. But I thought she didn't have any children. And maybe that's why she decided to have a kid with him, because it's like, okay, you know what? Yeah, this probably ain't the best guy for me out there, but he's the guy for right now. And I'm not getting any younger and I really want to have a baby. So she just went ahead and was like, whatever, I'll just go ahead and get pregnant by him if I can. That's what I thought. Then I was kind of like, okay, I can sort of see, it's like you're getting older, you're getting desperate, and you just really want to have a baby, and he's the guy that's in your house at the moment, and you do care for him, and evidently he cares for you. So go ahead and have this baby. But she already has four children. And I was like, okay, so why are you so desperate to have a kid with him? And he doesn't really, he wasn't really like that. He didn't talk about like he really wanted to have a family, but there's this picture of him holding up the pregnancy tests, attached to this article. There's this picture of him holding up the pregnancy test, like he's like super duper excited about her being pregnant. And I'm glad that he's happy. Yes, I'm glad that Antoine is happy, because it would be terrible if he wasn't. So he is excited about the baby, it seems like. So that's a plus. That's a huge plus. If he's excited about the baby, hopefully that's going to motivate him to, do what he needs to do and get a job and be more responsible. And he still doesn't have a license. They also talked about that in the article, but he didn't have a license. And so he's got some stuff to clear up, he said, with his license, probably suspended or whatever, a whole bunch of fines and fees and warrants to pay off. I don't know. So he still doesn't have a license. But also, let's not forget what he said during the season, that he believes he always has options. And if you ever are asked if you were cheating, he said that he was always going to deny, 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 which then makes me think that, of course, he was going to deny when Lacey asked him about the 50 women. I still don't know what that's all about. And there was this interview on YouTube that they did where the question was asked, what do you see in Lacey? What do you like about her? What do you love about Lacey? And he talked about how he likes how she's so loyal. Other people would have just jumped ship, but this one, Lacey, has stuck by his side. So he does appreciate the fact that she's so loyal to him. And hopefully, he reciprocates and treats her well. But it kind of seems like, he doesn't have a job. He doesn't have a license. He's just probably there because she's willing to put up with this and she's willing to take care of him like that. Anybody else would have been like, oh, hell no, I'm not going to take care of you. You're a grown man. You need to get yourself together. Holler at me once you get a full-time job and a car and a license. And Lacey is just kind of like, hey, you don't have to have any of that and I'll still take you. And that's what he sees as loyalty. And that's what I see as just her being stupid. Because, you're going to have a kid and he doesn't even have a job to like help you raise this child. Not yet. Maybe he will in the future. Let me not be so pessimistic. But yeah, I just had to add on some stuff about Lacey and Antoine that I left out of my other review. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me again. If you did, on your way out, don't forget to rate this video. If you like this content, please don't forget to subscribe. If you don't like this content, perfectly okay. Thank you for stopping by anyway, and I will talk to you later. Bye.